Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out. What's up?
Yeah, just chill. Put your leg across me. Let's go. Hey everyone, I'm JR. This is Brianna, a lovely girlfriend.
What up, though?
And welcome to our channel, Inside Our Lives.
Yeah, pretty much. I hope you all have been enjoying this content thus far.
So this video, we're going to answer a lot of questions on how we met. We get this question frequently. So we figured, hey, why not put a video together explaining how we met?
Yeah, because we're just cool at it.
Very cool. And it's very simple. It happened. She saw me walking. She was like, dang, he fine. And she just chased me and that was it.
Yeah, so that's definitely not what happened. This is what happened. I was scrolling down my Instagram one day or something or another, and I saw this fitness expert by the name of JR_Hicks. And I was like, wow, he is like super fit and he is really good at what he does. And I was just like, these videos are amazing. At the time I was, you know, not exactly happy with my weight and I wanted to start working out, but I just didn't really know how to get started. And coincidentally, he messaged me on Instagram. Where's my phone? Let me get it.
I slid right into those DMs.
Where is my phone?
It's in your purse. Well, while she's gone, I can tell you, I did slide those DMs. I reached out to her because I saw that she was seeing me and I was seeing her back, so I wanted to let her know I saw her.
Anyways, I checked my Instagram or whatever, and I see a message from JR_Hicks. But anyways, this is the message. Here it is. And it says,
hey, are you located in Kansas City?
So you gonna do my voice?
Hey, are you located in Kansas City area? I asked because
Here, you read it. You read it, and then I'm gonna read it.
Okay, here I go. Hey, are you located in the Kansas City area? I asked because I'm doing a fitness fashion photo shoot and I need a lady to shoot with. Your look fits perfectly for what we're trying to capture. I can send you the mood board, my photographer's information, so you know this isn't total BS or on any creep life stuff. Thanks.
And I'm like, yes, I am. I love what you're doing on your Instagram and your fitness. It's awesome. Here's my email. If you want, you can send me over the information. Cool.
So this is the reason I sent the message. So I do fitness competitions and I was getting ready for a show out in California. The Ferrigno Classic, I think it was the name. And me and my good buddy, which is like a little brother to me, shout out to RB.
What's up?
We wanted to do a photo shoot, and we was putting mood boards together off of Pinterest and different things we like, and we was like, man, we have to find the perfect lady, fitness, somebody to be in this shoot with us. So we was going through. It was like, man, no, I don't like her look. No, I don't like her look. I don't like her look. So one day, I think I posted a workout video and Brianna happened to like it. I was like,
matter of fact, I actually remember, I think I remember which one it was. It was like, I think he was working out in the sauna and I was like, wow, I cannot barely sit in the sauna without passing out and feeling like I'm about to die. So I was like, this guy has to be really serious. Like, he's really good at what he does.
Yeah, so it was that video. So I posted and I saw she liked this. I was getting ready to lift and work out and I was with my buddy James and I was like, dog, look at this. I'm putting, remember the shoot I was telling you I was putting together? Look, I gotta have her. You know her? He's like, no, I don't know her. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, I'm kind of contacting all the homies, like, man, you know her, I'm getting in contact with her. So I sent the picture to RB. He was like, bro, she'd be perfect. We need to try to get her. So I just like, and me and him had that conversation, then a week passed by. I was like, man, I was contemplating on what I gotta say. They gotta be the perfect message because I only got one shot. I can either knock it down like Kobe in the fourth quarter, or I can just trick this whole thing off.
Yeah, and be super creepy. And I've been like, denied.
Exactly. So I sent the message and here we are.
Well, technically, no, it's not.
Okay, not here.
It's not like here we are, just like, oh, okay, that, like, I mean, but I think you're missing an entire.
Okay, so we were going back and forth. I was sending her, I sent her the photographer's information. I kept her in the loop about the mood board and asking her, hey, are you comfortable with this shot? Cause we're gonna mix some fitness and fashion.
I get some diving in the DMs, like often. I wouldn't say like often, but I've gotten them before, and a lot of times they're like super creepy. like just major, "Hey girl, like shawty, what your name is," like type stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, you're not gonna get a chance because you're disrespectful. It's awkward, it's weird. But it was just like, it was real natural, and it seemed like he was cool about it and wasn't like trying to, you know, creep on me. You know,
it's from the beginning. From the beginning, guys, my intentions were pure. They were about only the fitness shoot. That's the only thing I had my mind focused on, was that shoot and get prepared for my show, which was a week or two afterwards. So
at first I was like really nervous. It was actually the same day that Mark Allen proposed to Olivia, and like I was running late, but he ended up getting there after. Yeah, he was late too. So I was like, okay, I just, you know, was hot and trying to run. This is like what, October 23rd. This was October 23rd, hot as all get out of here. Went in and, you know, we shook hands, everything was cool. We started taking a few pictures or whatever, and I was just like, okay, this is really awkward, so just give me a hug because I don't want this to be weird. And, you know, because some of the pictures were a little, I'm sure y'all seen them on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. Some of them were a little
close,
intimate to say the least. And I was like, okay, you know, I'm only doing this because I felt like he's being professional about it, you know, and I wouldn't have done it if he was, you know, creepy.
And really, I think I was more nervous because I was coming in, I didn't know what to expect. We had never met or anything, and I've seen her on Instagram and Facebook, so I was like, man, I don't really know what to meet. But I'm gonna play it cool. But even through all my coolness, I was nervous as heck. Like she said, she had to break the ice and like just come in for a hug, because I was just more handshaking.
Yeah, kind of stiff, awkward.
We was doing the pictures, I was like this. It was a rail, and I was holding a rail instead of my hand around her waist and stuff like that. So
like,
then I had to take, you know, some shots I took my shirt off. So it was, I was like, man,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to come off like a super creep. I'll get all oiled up and she all up on me and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, that's not my personality. So I was just trying to play it real cool and smooth. And she, come here. I mean,
I'm not gonna say I was doing all that. That's a little dramatic.
That's what it felt like.
No, it was a little dramatic. I was just trying to loosen you up because you was being awkward about it.
You get awkward and cool mixed up. I was being cool, not awkward. I had to make sure everything was smooth. So we had, you know, and it was good. It was a good time. It was a very, once we got more comfortable with each other, the vibe became more cool and settling, and it was very smooth. We had good music going on, and
yeah,
I started dancing.
And we'll post some pictures. I'll add some in right here, and here. They came out really freaking amazing. RB did a wonderful job. I was so happy with them. I really like didn't even expect it, but they were so awesome. But yeah.
Well, after the photo shoot, me and RB we was contemplating, like, man, what do I do from here? Do I ask her? Do I not? So I sent the message. I didn't get the reply I wanted, so it was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it just, you know, just fizzle out here, just go about my business, about my life like I didn't know her before.
Yeah, so I pretty much wasn't really concerned about him. I had a whole lot of other stuff going on in my life at the time, and I was just like, yeah, he was a cool guy, but I'm gonna just let that ride out, cause, you know, maybe like a month or two. How many?
It had to be like did y'all start working out in December?
Like November? Early December.
Yeah.
I would say like early December, kind of. I decided that I was finally gonna quit playing these games and get my life together, and I wanted to start working out. And I was like, what better way to do it than to get me a trainer? Hello, what's up? That's him.
I come back in a picture.
He came back in the picture. I sent him a text. I'm like, hey, you know, we just had a rough Thanksgiving, and my mom and my sister and I want to come train with you, and we're dead serious. Like, we good, and, you know, we have sports background, and
hey, she's not playing. That's a very important one, because you gotta have some type of background, because we like to go hard
in the paint, hard in the paint. Those first 2 weeks when we was working out, I was so sore. I could not even walk. Like, my whole body was just about to fall apart. Like, it was terrible.
I had to get him because she done shot me down. So I was like, oh no, payback. I'm about to get you. It's payback.
No, it's totally unacceptable in every way.
You about to go through it.
But then I decided, okay, I don't want to be professional anymore. And I think we might have been texting one day, and he was like, hey, you want to go to the show or something like that? And so we went to go see,
you don't remember the first date?
Yes, I remember.
I remember where, but you don't remember the movie?
I'm trying to think of the name of it, with the little Hawaiian girl on the Disney.
Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
So we went to go see Moana. Technically, a first date is no good to go to the movie theater because you can't really get to know that person. You're just sitting there watching the movie. And I was like, it wasn't like awkward because he was awkward. It was just awkward because it was something new and different, and I just wasn't like quite 100% ready for that. But it turned out to be really nice. He was a gentleman, and I didn't feel like super uncomfortable, even though I didn't know him from Kingdom Come, and I'm just out with this crazy man that could have murdered me.
Learn me, I was very smooth. I opened the door, every door, car door, any door I was opening.
Yeah, congratulations, because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know Shivery isn't dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on it. I wasn't trying to ease my hand over to touch her hand while we was sitting in the seat or anything like that. I had kept my hands in my lap because I was the one being chased.
I wouldn't necessarily say all of that. I did have to put in a little bit more effort than what I was prepared for, but it was cool. We did it anyway, and it ended up working out.
It wasn't standoffish like I don't like her. You just know you into someone and you don't want to mess up, so you kind of just treading very, very lightly.
Yeah, he was stepping on eggshells.
I was walking on eggshells just so I wouldn't mess up, and so we can get past week 2 or week 3, and I wouldn't do nothing stupid too early.
Sometimes that actually makes it worse though, because you're not actually being yourself. Like that's not. What is it? You always tell me you want to be organic.
Yeah.
That's not being organic.
Okay. Awesome.
You have to let your guard down and get in there. Let me know that I'm somebody that you want to pursue. Let me know that this is something that we need to continue.
And I'm surprised she hasn't brought it up yet, because she always likes to remind me what I said in the first couple weeks.
Yes.
How I wasn't looking for a relationship.
Yeah, we were on the phone and he was like, I don't even remember what the conversation was or how we even got started on that, but it was like in the middle of us talking, he was like, yeah, well, I'm not really looking for a relationship. And I was just like, oh, okay. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to say to that. Why am I even talking to you? I don't even understand. Like, let me just, give you your space if you ain't looking for no relationship. But then, I thought about it and I was like, he just really doesn't have any idea who he's dealing with. And obviously, here we are now.
She got me.
I got him because I was like, ooh, boy, I ain't one of them little girls you used to messing around with, okay? Because I'm a lot different.
She was persistent.
I know how to handle you.
She was persistent. She didn't let me settle.
Yeah, I was persistent.
She challenged me and pushed me in every way.
Yeah, and here,
being open
in this
and
brain of his.
A lot more affection, bringing out the softer side. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to play this hard, tough guy role. She broke.
Yeah, don't let the tattoos fool you. He's a big, fluffy bear. But he's happy about it. Don't let him like.
Oh, I'm extremely happy. I don't have any complaints about it. I'm glad she didn't take me for my word when I said I wasn't ready for a relationship.
So first date went pretty good, and then it was my turn. I guess it was his idea to go to the movies, but I was like, listen, I'm about to do something that's like way more fun than going to the movies, because I felt like it was something we could do together that was active and fun, and we could actually, get to know one another. And so we went to this place called The Cave, and it's like an indoor rock climbing place, and I thought that would be perfect because, it implements the fitness side, and I'm like, okay, he'll like this because he likes to work out, and it's still a date.
She just wanted to see me flex, that's all.
That's not the truth. Because he barely made it up the wall.
She wanted to see me flex. She wanted to start seeing me sweating and climb this, climb that.
I was so sore because it was like right after we had started working out, and I was so sore I could barely make it up the wall myself, but he just was a wimp about it, and I was just like, this guy is too big to be acting like this. The funny thing is, what I'm thinking about is when we were on our way there, when we were in the car, we heard a Chrisette Michele song come on, and he was like, do you like Chrisette Michele? And I was like, yeah, she's cool, I like her. And he was like, oh, okay, well, she got a concert coming up, do you want to go with me? And like all these thoughts start running through my head because I was like thinking back, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready for a relationship. Then why would you want to take me to a concert in Kansas City? Like everybody knows everybody. Everybody's gonna be there. Like you want to take me out in public? This is a concern. I was like, okay, this is a little different. But that was even before date number 2. So I was like, I got with you.
But we was on our way to date number 2.
That's what I'm saying. We was on our
so
way.
It counts. We were on date number 2.
We weren't basically on date number 2. We hadn't even made it in there just yet. We were still in the car, and I was just like, okay, well, I mean, I guess we're continuing this. This isn't just like a couple of things, because I think the concert was like a whole month away.
It was a month away.
It was a whole month away, so that meant we had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like...
Was that was date number 3? The concert?
Yes.
Yeah, date number 3. So ironic, I met her parents.
Yeah. Not purposely.
Not on purpose. I was going to the restroom, and I hear this familiar voice. Like she said, they've been working out with me now for like 2 months, so I'm getting familiar with the voice, and it was her mom. I was like, oh, hey. And, you know, we talking, then I go up the steps, and she's like, oh, yeah, come here, meet my husband. This is Mr. Right. I was like, oh.
Right, but at the time, my mother... I don't know. I think I might have told my mom I was going to the concert, but my daddy definitely did not know that I was going to the concert. So my dad was meeting him as our trainer. And that's it. Like, because nobody knew that we were like having a thing on the side of our training business or whatever. But yeah, so that was definitely not how I planned that. That wasn't the meet my father type deal that I had expected.
So I sit down, I'm like, you know who I just ran into? And she was like, no, who? Your parents.
And I was like,
and I stood out there and I talked to your father for a while.
Yeah.
But like she said, he didn't know I was that JR. I was just JR the trainer at the time.
He was JR the trainer at the time, because my daddy was being way too nice to him. If he'd have known who he was, nice. He would have been like, okay, yeah, that's cool, what's up? Like, you know, real standoffish. But he was being nice to him, and he was telling me all this stuff my daddy was saying, and I'm just like, okay, well, don't get used to that, because that's not him.
Don't get too comfortable.
Right, don't get comfortable.
All right, so that's pretty much how we met and how we got here. I mean, we continued date after date. She went with me for her first fitness competition. I went to her pageant and supported her in Chicago, and we just kept growing and growing. Everything just felt so natural, just organically just came together. It's not forced. We have a lot of fun.
It's a great time. I always feel like real comfortable. Like, he never makes me feel like, you know, I'm not. He makes me feel like I'm the best in the whole world, because
you are the best.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
You're the best. And we got a picture.
Yeah, this is a picture from a wedding we went to the other day. It's so cute. Don't it look like us? Look. We are so happy that we can be here in front of you all to share this journey, and just continue watching, because we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. And make sure you like and subscribe and follow us on all our social media. We'll have that tag down below. And I think that's all we got for today.
That's all we got.
That's all we got for today. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later. Peace.